Good morning. Hello. Let me just grab the link here and just paste it into this other spot. I'm getting myself started a minute early on YouTube, but here we go. Okay, there we are. And I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm about to just get us going on Facebook. Give me a second to get that together. And then we're going to dive into our daily devotions to carry us through the weekend. All right. Okay, good. Hello, welcome. Hi. Welcome to our daily practice for the 23rd of December. We're in the month of the Dear Mother and honoring the qualities of female leadership, the protection of the vulnerable, the journey toward the returning light. And we're going to be here together today, Friday, the 23rd. And then on the 24th and 25th, Saturday, Sunday, it's usual. We're not on practice on Saturdays and Sundays. Then on Monday and Tuesday of next week, the 26th and 27th, I'm traveling. So I'll be offline those days. I'll actually be in planes during those times. So then I'll be back on Wednesday, the 28th, Thursday, the 29th, and Friday, the 30th. On the 31st, we're going to do some nighttime chanting to Guanyin to ring out the old year. On the 1st, we're going to do Heart Sutra first thing in the morning to ring in the new year. Then the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, I'm off again because I've got to take care of a family member. So just to give you a little heads up about the schedule for the next couple of weeks, because it's just a little unusual. But then after that, I'll be back to my normal. Enjoying the new burn bowl. When the dear mother ascends the mountain, victorious in her splendor, she brings with her the elixir of the forest. With precious incense, fragrant and sweetly scented, the mountain is purified, the forest is purified, the waters are purified, the animals are purified, the deities are purified, the spirits are purified, the ancestors are purified, our families are purified, our homes are purified, our children are purified. My life force is purified. Your life force is purified. Obstacles removed, wounds are healed, good words are spoken. All around us is purified, is purified, is purified. And good morning, Violet. Good morning, Joanne and Amy. Hello, Tabitha. Hi, friends on YouTube. Last night, our temple celebrated the final dark moon of the year, our final Hecate circle, and closed this year's devotions for Hecate. In that milieu, next year we have a new torchbearers circle starting in the temple in January, and most of the spots of that have filled already. I think we've got maybe one more spot. And we also have Brigid flame tending that we do in the temple and a new Brigid book club coming up. I'm excited about the things that are coming in 2023. And next year, we will be doing ancestor work at the new moons, and our full moons will be dedicated to Isis Aset. So, just a very exciting time to be doing our magic. And the crow and dogwood are back again, even though I've shuffled and chose at random. Here they are, the crow and dogwood again. And the keyword intelligence. So let's really pay attention to this message because that's twice this week. The crow is an incredibly intelligent bird associated with the power of foresight and the ability to use tools. Today, the crow often signifies darkness or foreboding, but modern depictions rarely do the crow justice. According to Norse folklore, the crow is a powerfully positive symbol meant to remind us of our skills and resources. It says, "You are capable of solving any problem." Like the crow, the dogwood has a somewhat confused public image. Its beautiful, light colored petals convey gentleness and whimsy. Few know that its hard bark and strong frame make it an uncommonly durable tree, able to withstand even the harshest weather. You have the tools to fulfill your goals and to solve any problem that stands in your way. You need only look inward to find wisdom and strength. Sometimes you may feel like a fraud or imposter. The crow is here to remind you of your intelligence, and the dogwood your strength. Your accomplishments are your own, and you deserve the success you've achieved. And your questions are, what am I knowledgeable about? And what are my creative or professional goals? And how can I accomplish them? I feel like the obstacles facing us right now require our collective intelligence, and how we show up for those obstacles is its own form of intelligence. I remember when I used to feel more destabilized by hardship than I do now. When I was younger, if I came upon a major hardship, an obstacle, a difficulty, it could be weeks, sometimes months, before I felt like I could figure it out or move beyond it or get to the next step. I felt so paralyzed with fear. I felt anxious. I felt stuck. I felt trapped within the framework of the problem. And as I've gotten older, one of the things that's happened, and as I've experienced more hardships, one of the things that's happened is that I've gotten to the point where when a hardship shows up, I'm able to kind of just look at it. And even though I'm experiencing the hardship, I don't feel like it touches or disrupts my inherent essence. that inherent essence of who I am is not disturbed by a hardship. So I think this is really important because I think in the moment when we're facing something difficult, we can start to feel like we become devoured by the hardship or consumed by it. And learning to release that, and that the hardship doesn't dominate us or take us over, and that we can afford to be calm, that we can afford to be in our quiet knowing of ourselves, and that that quiet knowing of ourselves will guide us through the hardship. This is a form of emotional intelligence. And so today, let's connect with that emotional intelligence to remember who we are, even in hardship. But also in the Dharma, we work on this for times even when we are feeling like things are good. Because just as much as hardship can destabilize us, fortune can destabilize us. Fortune can also make us forget that hardship exists or that we may have to face it again. Good fortune can take over, it can change the softness of our hearts, the quality of our compassion. Studies have shown that the more money people have, the less empathy they have. So, fortune and hardship are these two polar things that can pull us off our center if we let them. So, let's today cultivate the emotional intelligence to stay true to who we are, whatever the weather, energetically or literally, whatever obstacle or boon comes our way. Let's stay in our hearts and stay true to who we know we are, which are examples, essence, and portals of goddess energy here on earth. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Joanne says, as a PhD grad student, it's so true to have, and great message. That's a true fact. Yeah. I read an article about it and I was like, wow. And then I saw a video that these researchers, it was like maybe in Switzerland or somewhere, had done a whole study about it. It was like shocking to discover that good fortune brings a decrease in empathy. But if you think about it, you can see the slippery slope there, can't you? It is a slippery slope. So going through hardship actually softens our hearts, makes us more compassionate, more receptive, more vulnerable, and therefore more relatable to others. So that's our short bit for today. We're going to get into our emotional intelligence of staying true to who we are, come what may. And wishing you and yours a very, very happy holiday weekend. I know that the holidays can be triggering for some and painful for some. And even when they're good, sometimes it's a lot of overwhelm. So just holding a lot of space for that. Now let's get into our practice. We're going to start with 3 prostrations before the shrine of Guanyin. And let's take refuge in the Dharma, where equanimity and the ability to stay the course despite the fluctuations of life is part of the path. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And let's recite the four immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guanxi Yin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Om Ahum. 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 Reverently, I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. And today we're just going to do 108 of each mantra melodically. We're going to start with Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, as always. Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa, Namo Guanxin 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 Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxin Pusa. Namo Guanxin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. 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 And for the Mani reciter of Kam by Gyaltse Tokme Zangpo. Homage to Lama Duncan Chiksum Lakchat Salo Dakni Changchut Ningport Chike Bard Gangdang Gangdu Kepa Dedang Der Tatu Tuche Chempo Chetsin Ching Gusum Gewe Chula Chaparsho Jamdang Ningche Chempo Kunlang Ne Tuche Chempo Dujar Gerpanam Lame Nak Changchup Cholad Gope Chir Tuche Chempo Trinle Jeparsho. Homage to the Guru and Three Jewels. From now until I reach the essence of awakening, no matter where I may be reborn in those places, may I always follow the great compassionate one and dedicate my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Inspired by loving kindness and great compassion, in order to lead all Mahakarunika's followers to supreme and unsurpassable awakening, may I carry out the great compassionate one's activity. Lama Dankun Chiksum Lakchaksa Lo Dakni Changchub Ningpor Chike Bar Gangdang Gangdu Kepa Dedang Der Tatu Tuche Chempo Jetsin Shing Gusum Gewe Chula Chaparsho Jamdang Ningje Chempo Kunang Ne Tuche Chempo Dujar Kirpanam Lame Changchub Cholat Gope Chir Tuche Chempo Trinle Jeparsho. And 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, calling out to Guan Yin and asking her to please send refuge and respite, relief and help to all those who need it. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks for our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth and long life. Prayer for Lama Dechin Yeshe Wangmo. Om Swastiayi. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Chögyam and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of supreme bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus groves of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxin Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin. Bow to one another and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a wonderful, wonderful holiday weekend. Please do post your counts, and I will be back on Wednesday. Take care. Bye.